Hello Scorpio, kia ora koutou katoa, welcome to my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page if you've come across this video on Facebook. So, let me see, this is for May 2021. So, I kind of find it's like, get all your gears out, I'm hearing. It's like, whoa, and I'm thinking, what do they mean by that? So, get all your gears out. I feel like yeah, there's going to be a lot happening this month for you, and if it's probably already started, or you're starting to feel the momentum of things either falling into place, but also, you know, in coming together for you, and it's maybe you're sensing that more now, Scorpio. So anyway, like this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I do encourage checking out your other signs as well to give you a bit more of a comprehensive overview. So you do that. The other thing is please subscribe to my channel as well. It just helps me to grow and build it, to get these messages out there to as many people as I possibly can. And hopefully they'll be able to receive some help or guidance from it in some way or form. It just builds the algorithm up for with YouTube as well, which means it gets to be able to be seen. You know, other different people can see it. You know, can see it or come in contact with it. So, and I do feel like that there's a part of that is for. That and me talking about that is like for you too as well, Scorpio. It's like putting yourself out there, because if you're not going to put yourself out there, nobody's going to see you, or you know, and that sort of thing. So what, you know, or you'll feel your energy if you keep yourself contained. So this just a reminder that these messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. So fully, okay. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, it could be that it's because, you know, it may be more of a forecast for you, okay? So checking out what your other signs are, like I mentioned earlier on before, would be really helpful to bring a bit more of a comprehensive overview about what might be going on for you in a specific area if it's not really vibing with you. Okay, so today we're just going to do a flow of... see what's going on with your thought space, your head space, your heart space, but also on a spiritual level as well. You may be, you know, depending on where you are with things, but also there's some soul contact as well. So we'll see what comes in. So the mind, body, spirit, soul, basically, is where we're going with that. And when I say the body or the heart space, okay, so it's kind of we'll see. And I've said it like that because it kind of like just to give you an idea of thinking a little bit more outside of the square. Okay, see what's coming up. What is coming up for the sign of Scorpio? What does Scorpio most need to know right now, Spirit? Sometimes there's two that get stuck in there. So these cards that I'm shuffling here are the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. So moderation is the first one that has come out, and context is the second one. It's come out here for you. Take one. Repetition is coming up as the third one out, which is, oh god, we keep getting 5 this week. Balance and renewal. So we'll pop renewal down there. So there's something about like renewal may be the overall energy at the moment. So or will help to bring this reading all together. This forecast reading, message, whatever you like to call it, together. Okay, no, I don't want any more. Okay, no, I don't want any more for that one. So I do feel like I want to draw from this deck here and this deck here. So this is my deck from the angels, is messages or guidance or words that have come through for me to share. Okay, no, I'm going to take those two because that's just, no, I'm going to put the whole lot back in because I only want a couple. This has got a, okay, base, okay, and this other one, so base, okay. I'm feeling that's around to do with the base chakra, ugly, so there may be something ugly going on around in your life at the moment. A letter here on this one, and I do feel like there's one more. So interestingly enough, ugly and letter come back out again. So there's one more here, I feel. Okay. There's more than one more. I'm just trying to minimize it and see what comes up. So water, so there may be something to do with either going near water for you. I'm hearing for some of you I'm hearing like ingesting, like drinking more water to help flush out different toxins and things that may be in your body, but also to help ground and help ground, but mainly I'm hearing flush, okay, but and hydrate with this water, as well as heal. Using some of you maybe water may be your main thing, or your favorite thing to do cleansing with. You cleanse yourself, but also there's something to do with change, okay, with you here, Scorpio, for you, and also road trip. Now my right ear is ringing, so there's something going on there with ringing. So you may be hearing, some of you may be thinking you may actually have tinnitus in that, but some of you it may be that more so that you may be getting signs or a ringing in the ear, and like there's maybe some sort of physical movement that is going on with you, that there's a sign to take notice of, okay. So, and if interestingly enough, it came up when there was this road trip and talking about the change in the road trip. So we'll see what else comes through. So on that, so moderation, I'm hearing here with the mind, it's like doing things in moderation. I do feel like some of you may be like overdoing things, and it's like as in over committing yourself, and you may be trying to like under commit or let things go away, go by the way. So I'm actually, there's something going on there where it's like you maybe not expressing yourself and like allowing yourself to speak up and say, you know what, I haven't got time to this, and it's not so much, well, yeah, you don't want to do it, but it's because you got time. And some of you, it maybe that just, I don't want to do it, I'm tired, and I'm over it. It's like, and that's okay. I feel like there's a sense of giving yourself permission, and therefore your mind will start to slow down and start to relax. And if that's what your intention is, to slow down and relax, and it means that you have to let go of some things, and then okay, that's your choice, of course, but if that's what you've got to do, then that's what you've got to do. At the end of the day, that's your choice. So we have here, I'm just going to move these to the side, and just bring them down here so I can kind of figure out where they're going later, but they want to go here to my right. Okay, and then we have context. So this is like, basically bringing everything back into context, on a physical level here. This has come out, so, or in your heart space area. So, once we get, figure out and allow ourselves in our mind, or yourself in your mind. When I speak about ourselves, I talk as though I'm an empath, and clairsentient is probably one of my strongest strengths when I'm doing readings. So, and sometimes I talk as though I am that energy of the sign that I'm doing, okay, I'm reading for, okay, so that's why I'm saying weak, because I'm actually a Gemini, and I don't have any Scorpio anywhere in my chart, just saying. So I feel like there's a sense of like making something clear, which is what I just did now. So in keeping things in moderation, so you can keep things bring things into context, and and show others that in doing that, it helps others to see that actually, you are bringing things into context that actually I just need a break. So this is doing something that fills your heart, fills your soul, and lifts your spirits, basically. Then there was like, okay, that kind of, and then doing more of that. Once you're starting to master it now, some of you are maybe just starting to get into that space and like taking time out. What I'm hearing is like self-care. So then there's, doing more of that. So with this repetition that's coming in, because like the moon cycles, and how the planets move, it's always, there's that, the lows and the ebbs, or the highs and the lows of, energy, and it brings out lots of different things within us when our moods and things like that, and, behaviors, patterns, even some things people, some people's body aches and pains and things like that. So, but what I'm hearing though is like, doing something cyclic, but there's also, when we repeat things over and over and over again, just like you, because you're unlearning a learned behavior here, for a lot of us, we're going to have to take repetitive action to undo it or create new, basically. That's what I'm meaning about undoing. It's more creating a new habit, basically, or creating new change, or creating a new behavior, or, you know, creating a new pattern, basically. So you're shifting a cycle, you're creating balance, basically, bringing things back into balance. So here is on the soul level here, okay, it's where they're showing. And with the last card here, it's about, it creates a renewal. This is all about renewal, basically. It's like renewing your intention, or renewing your vows, or renewing something about yourself in some way, or something that's going on. And some of it is not necessarily renewal, it's like creating new, being, you know, new things. So the Knight of Wands here comes in. There's a lot of energy. He brings like a lot of energy and enthusiasm. So there may be, you know, a male energy that comes into your life there with a Knight of Wands to help like zhuzh things up, to give you a little bit of a to help you, remind you of the passion that you've had once before. So for some of you, not all of you are going to get that, but definitely. And there's, I feel like some of you have had these really amazing ideas, but your thoughts, you know, and thoughts which have, you know, your own thoughts as well as thoughts that have come from others have interfered in you allowing yourself to take hold of it and run with something, or even at least explore it, and, you know, not just throw it in the cupboard straight away because of one measly thought, you know. And, you know, so, but that's a pattern. So they're shifting the pattern. I'm hearing like this is about you shifting the pattern. Now this, you know, like I say, this could be thinking outside. This could be with your business, your career, which means by like study, you may be shifting into a new career space or a new business space. You may be winding something up, you know, and selling it. I don't know. For some of you, it could be a relationship, whether it's a relationship a bit with yourself, as in learning about yourself, where you're releasing things that serve you no purpose for your highest good, and or relationships with different family members or career, business members, or work, you know, in your workspace where you study. Whatever it is, you know, it could be in your community space, in your friend space as well, a group of people that you hang out with. It may be that you're releasing something in that sense as well. So the Empress has come out here as well. So she's bringing new beginnings and fertility, new growth. There along the way, success, and that, because she makes things happen. She grows and she nurtures things from scratch, basically. The Three of Pentacles here, you know, work is being done in the background there. There's something underway, but then it's like repeating that pattern again with the repetition. I love it. So on a spiritual level, it's like I feel like some of you are quite connected. You may, you know, and quite sensitive to the spiritual energies. Not just spiritual energies, but, you know, what the empath side in you is coming up. So, and you're maybe feeling other people's energies, moods, and that sort of thing. So, as well as the moon. So, just keeping an eye on that they're talking about. But there's something in the background that you may be working on, or somebody is working on, like your guides as well. So, but let me see. So, seems to be a sense of movement, of shift. So, what else has come out there for Scorpio for the month of May 2021. Okay, they're a little bit shy of coming forward here with these next cards coming out. So it may be that it's just taking time, and be patient, okay? I'm just being drawn to ugly letter water road trip. So there may be some ugliness that you have seen within yourself and or others that may have put you off, or maybe you don't want to go down a certain path because you've seen it before. You may have experienced it. It's like, oh, I don't want to go into that. I don't want to do, you know, be a part of that. So there is something like a shift and a change. Some of you may get a letter in the mail, or there may be a letter that is being needed to be written. You know, get underway. And it may be a letter, I'm hearing and I'm seeing like a letter that is, you know, needing to be written, but it may be one of those ones where you do a ceremonial thing and you burn it, or you rip it up, you throw it out, and you're blessing it with, you're sending it off with love, you know, shifting the energy. And then water, because I'm hearing water first off was about clearing and cleansing, okay? And a road trip might be really, really nice just to get away from and create that change. Doing something new. Okay, so we have the Hermit. Okay, there we go, which is interesting because the Hermit comes out and it's just about going within to find the answers that you need to find for you, okay, in order to set yourself free. Because here's the Judgment card in your mind, because it's like, you know, the mind is very, very powerful, and if we're not getting like in control of it, in the sense that we're not, you know, being mindful and aware about what our thoughts are, they're coming through, it's consciously aware that, you know, these thoughts that are coming through, are they lifting your soul or your spirit? Are they feeling, you know, or are they like deflating you? Okay, so, and it's like going in there and shifting that mindset. Basically, it's like, where did that come from, you know, taking notice of it and then immediately shifting that and, you know, disposing of that and, you know, visualizing that burning. It's because that's not you, you know, and it's like talking positively to yourself when that comes up, to shift it. So there's a sense of like you setting yourself free or setting your mind free here with this Judgment card. And then we have the Two of Pentacles here. So there's something, you know, there's some sort of changes there that are coming in with, and there's a group of people there. When I say a group, there's three. I'm hearing, you know, mother, daughter, grandmother sort of energy on saying it, but there are two wise people there. And shifting the energy in the background. Oh, there's the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so getting out and, okay, they're not roses, but this is about, you know, getting out and it being expanding yourself. Expanding. Some of you may be expanding your family or expanding, and it could be through expanding yourself in the sense like, here, look, I'm seeing 3 generations there basically, but there's 2. So there's maybe some changes and choices that are coming up. A change in direction, a change in energy actually, and it could be the change in energy I'm actually more drawn to, but a change in you know, making changes, because, you know, before this, the Ace of Pentacles, if, you know, would have been there, but this is like a change in the change of an you know, taking that opportunity from like from the beginning, or that gift, and, you know, figuring out how this is going to work. So there may be like there's 2 paths there, or 2 coins. It's like, and I do feel like just make a choice, go down one, and then maybe the next one may come in, okay? And figuring to help you figure that out, and then you can bring it in, because you could always make another choice. And what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing is like, and sensing is like with this is like making a choice, you know, and going down this, but it may be that you need to go, or, you know, with whatever you choose is here, but then whatever it is that you haven't like chosen and it's gone, may come down further down the line or not, but it's leaving that door open. Excuse me. Something's not fitting right, or if something's not fitting right, then, you know, obviously you're not going to go down that path, is where they're going with that. 4 of Pentacles here is like, you know, getting out, you know, out into freeing yourself, being out in nature, being out, and because this is, you know, Pentacles is about nature and, you know, health and well-being as well as family. So it's like, this is like it's being expansive rather than being, you know, going in and reclusive. And instead, like, letting yourself out and, like, you know, using all your senses rather than just like seeing things from another point of view, basically, is what I'm hearing from this one, because he's got this blindfold on. And so this is about using all your senses, basically, what I'm hearing. And it's like, because typically in other decks this would be portrayed in a different way with a different sort of a picture. So as in holding on to money too tightly. So that's like, you know, this is why I'm talking about like setting yourself free, freeing up to see what else in it, so you can explore what else is out there with possibilities, basically, is what I'm hearing from this one. So it's, you know, exploring possibilities and, you know, other than from outside from what you see, okay? Then we have the 6 of Cups here. So the 6 of Cups here, there's a shift in the energy, a shift in the emotions on the and intuition. It's like being open to, you know, where are they going? It's like moving from into, oh gosh, I want to say into a new fantasy, into a new realm. It's like before, oh gosh, here we go, the 5 of Cups here. Just notice that it's in reverse. So something is shifting and it's not going back there again. So like from the Five of Cups there may have been something, you know, like there's a stairway, because here's the Five of Cups here, like in walking away from something, on saying that, from difficult times, and maybe in leaving those emotions there. It's like that door is in the distance there, or that portal is in the distance. So it's like coming back, you know, going away from that. And that is in reverse. But then we have the Six of Cups here. That's like the outcome is like, you know, there's that wonderment and moving forward, and utilizing your intuition, okay, and emotionally, and building new relationships. Because I like this relationship there. I'm feeling and sensing like there's that masculine and the feminine energy, like more working together rather than working against each other. But also, you know, there is something to do with relationships is working together with people rather than against each other. But I want to put these together. So this is here is not going back there. It's like the Six is saying, yeah, I've moved past this, moved past what was there in the Five. So I'm going to turn, and you may be, and I feel like the reason why this has come after it, because you may be thinking, oh my gosh, what have I done? What I should have maybe, second guessing yourself in that. So I'm going to turn it up the right way, turn up the right way, whatever, whichever way it's coming up, because it's like, it's ended up that way. So, and it's like, you may be, you know, because I'm hearing here like this base chakra grounding, and going back to the basics, basically. And with the change, there is definitely change coming up if you allow yourself to go there. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're the only ones, you're the only one that can create it. We're the only ones that can create that change for ourselves. So there's a lot of movement. There's some renewal there for you, but it's keeping things in moderation, utilizing, because obviously, you know, this is you, Scorpio, here with these cups, is being in, you know, not going back, not letting your emotions, you know, take you back into, you know, second guess your choice, basically, your movement. The water there, this is you, obviously, so going into water, cleansing. I do understand that some of you's, even though you may be a water sign, that it's not necessarily water is your favorite thing. Place to be, but I'm hearing like this is about maybe whatever it is your thing. Maybe a road trip that helps you, but here is like the 10, so this is about you offloading, you know, recognizing, seeing, moving and transitioning, and not allowing yourself to get caught up and carry anybody else's burdens, let alone your own stuff. And burdens is what I'm hearing. So there's a nice transitionary period coming through here for you this month, probably maybe now, and there's a movement away from, you know, things that, you know, there's some sort of improvement. Something is, someone is helping you to move away from some sort of strife. So it's like, there we go there on the 10, it's like, you know, letting go of these, letting go of stuff. So it's like you're moving through that and you're finally shedding it. And even just, you know, but you've bundled up. It's like, yep, I feel like it's like you're seeing now, even though he's bundled up and he's going forward, it's like with them bundled up, it's what I'm hearing. It's like you could see everything for what it was. And for what it is. So even though, because in my mind, I'm thinking, why would he want to take that, you know, forward with him? But it's actually, it's not so much just taking that forward, it's the boundaries. Like with the 9, you know, he's taking one sword with him, but he's taking the learning forward with him, but not allowing himself to carry it on his back, to, you know, drag it with him. Okay, so it's the learning from there. And then by doing that, it's like you're allowing yourself to, you know, for things to improve. So I do feel like there may be a guide that's helping you, and, you know, somebody may be helping you to, make these improvements. So on a physical level as well. So it's like, but it's been communication is what I'm hearing, but this is about you making a decision to move forward as well. People can be there to help you, but at the end of or help us, but at the end of the day, we've got to do that. The sun comes out, so just letting you know that, you know, and keeping optimistic on a spiritual level, but also all round, all over. that things, having that, optimism, the sun is out. So that's about, to me, that's about success as well. If it's, especially if we, if we stay, depending on, I was just going to, depending on how you look at it. I mean, if we're really working towards our intentions and our goals, we're going to need to keep optimistic rather than pessimistic about the future. And sometimes things, what I'm hearing, because I said the word pessimistic, sometimes things come up, and it may seem like it's a block, or and sometimes, yes, it is a block in a way, but it's like sometimes it's there to make us stop and reflect, or pause and reflect. And it may be that we've missed something, or we're missing something, and also before we move forward. And it may be we may need to go to the side and see what's there, because you may feel like, oh gosh, what's going on around here? So ask that question, what is going on? And then the truth will be revealed. And then when you've sorted that then you can move. So here's an indecision. There's something, I'm hearing indecision, or there's two choices there. Which way which way am I going? I do feel like there's, whatever you choose, there is something. I mean, this is what we're talking about, or just, weird spirit, we're alluding to. Whichever choice you make, there's usually going to be some sort of block, or something pop up. It doesn't mean to say it's a negative thing. And it's like I just explained it before. It could be that you are needing to stop there to gather some more information, or learn something, or heal something before you move forward, so you don't miss a beat. Because in the background there, and I'm seeing on the left and the right in this picture, there is something there anyway. If there is something on, if you go this way, there's something a bit closer. If you go that way, there's something there, but it's a little bit further down the track. And then you've got the background there, where there's land, where it's not green, but it's something there ready for you to grow. But you're growing on it but it's not going to grow if you're going to stay in the same place all the time. Whoa. So this is really interesting. Okay, where am I going? This is Archangel Raphael wants to pop out now. Oh gosh, does he what? So we'll just see what happens here. Okie dokie. Oh, don't fall off your chair. Move over a little bit. So there's something here. Honor yourself and your true feelings, okay? I just about nearly tipped off my seat then because I leaned over too far. So some of you may be leaning out or reaching out too far over one way, and you may, this is about bringing you back into balance. So this is maybe why they're talking about here, why this one here is honoring yourself and your true feelings, okay? So that comes back over to here. Oh, that was like a bit of a stretch there. Far out. And be your own light. And it could have given you a little bit of a fright there, okay? In a vision board, so help you to keep on track. Awesome. Oh, okay. Right. That's interesting, because I kind of did a bit of a stretch there, and as the seat was tipping, it's like I felt I had to bring myself back. So it may be, because that's why they're talking about reaching out too far. And it's like it may give you something, or extending yourself out too far. So you may, this is where they're talking about this moderation, where it's like bringing yourself back into, keeping things within reach of you, so you're not extending yourself too far out. Okay, wow, that's all right. Because I actually thought I might just actually tip over them, but it's on. But it's like, for some reason, I feel like some of you have pulled yourself back quick enough or early enough before something has, before say you've got become unwell, as in, got a cold or the flu, or, sometimes I'm hearing like some of you may sprain your ankle, or, or drop something on your foot or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, you may be out there. So this is where they're talking about your base chakra is coming back in and grounding yourself as well. Wow, there's a lot in that. So hopefully you will understand this. I'm hoping. So anyway, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to leave that here. So subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, or leave a comment on either social media platform, and it'd be interesting to see if any of this resonates with anybody. I'm sure there are things in there that will, but it's like some of you that may be the whole thing, some of you that may be bits and pieces. So like I say, just take what does and leave what does not. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. God bless you. God speed. God protect you. Okay. And we leave you with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, adventure, and prosperity and abundance. Bye for now.